I am Menza. I post a game every day until I reach 500 elo. I am currently rated 421. Okay, so we are going to get into some Carocon moves.
What are you doing?
I'm playing a game of chess.
Can I help?
No, that's cheating.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, so we well, I don't know why I'm so confused here. Okay, let's. Okay, so now, so that was double, and he's our teddy bear. He tries to always cheat and make everybody try and cheat, but we don't like to cheat. So he tries to help, I should say. He doesn't try to cheat, but it is cheating if he's helping. So, all right. So we will get our bishop in front of that one, and they've got a lot coming in on the king side here. So I am going to have to try. Okay, I can't put my knight out here, and then if I take that bishop right now, then his knight is over there, and I need to get my knight out. So I'm feeling like taking that and getting it right out of there is a good idea because I need my knight over here, and then I can put him over here. Then we can start. Oh, I'm kidding. That knight is there, so if I take that, now this bishop is going to have to get out of dodge now. No choice. He has to go back there. Not really what I wanted to do, but anyway. Now he's going to put me in check. So I just want to develop. And that is coming out here. So we are going to try to put more pieces out. This will attack that again. So if I end up taking it, but I mean right now he's got the knight on it. So if I take it, he would take with the knight, and then I would take with my knight. So I have it enough times. He has the queen come and take that back. So this here is now undefended. And so if I just take this pawn, then what am I attacking? He's got no center pawns. If I take the knight, then he takes my knight, and then his queen is developed. I think I like to take the pawn. And now my bishop is looking at his bishop, which is defended, and we also are really going to have to get the king side finished to be developed so that I can get him in his castle. Right now, this knight is not defended, though we'll see what happens. It says I'm up +4. So if I start exchanging things, it seems like a plan. And now this knight is going to have to get back. He can come back here and then... Wait, let's put him down for a minute. he can come up here and put him in check, which he could obviously just take it. So yeah, that's no good. So we'll come back here. And now maybe if there's a move where I'm not attacked, I might be able to make a move that I'd like to make. And I see the other thing is that, okay, that's fine that they've done the attacks. I'm up +4. So I don't mind if things start getting exchanged at all. When I'm up material, I'll do that all day. So if I take this knight out, he has to take with the queen, and my bishop is looking up there, and I want to get this knight out here so that my castling can happen. I prefer to have pieces developed before any of this happens, though that's not how it usually works out. And okay, so now if I take that knight, nothing is defending it. Okay. So now this knight, he is not under attack, but he might be attacked. So we'll figure out if I'm going to move him from there and I want to get castled. My rook's on this open file here. And my queen moved somewhere that she could be causing a little bit of distress. So he goes back there. So if right now I put him in check by taking that, he can obviously take it back. Though I just am up +7, so why wouldn't I want to continue taking pieces off? Check. So he might take with the queen, which would mean his queen looks a little bit down here. Though, okay. Should castle and consider trying to get obviously that open file with my rooks and my queen. If my queen comes over here, it puts him in check and attacks this pawn, which is undefended. Okay. And if no, that does not do what I'm thinking. It has to be the queen. So queen comes here, check. And he has to move his king or put something in front. So I'm going to put him in check here. Check. And this pawn here, I can take with my knight, and then I could take this and, oh, look at that. If I took that, these would be forked. It's just right now, he's obviously got to move his king, and he might move it there, and he might also put something in front, probably the rook. If he puts the queen, then I just exchange queens. Okay, so he goes there. Now, if I take my knight, take this pawn, then he has 3 things that are going to be attacked by the knight if it takes that. So, wait, oh no, it's not defended there, and the queen is on that. Okay. So, can I get my I get my rook over here, that happens. And if I get my bishop, my queen and my bishop are looking right up that. It's just, I'd like to develop the rest of my pieces here. So we'll bring this rook over to here. And it says I'm still at +7, so just he's attacking my queen. Okay. So now if my queen can't take that, my queen can come over to where exactly? If I put her right here, attacks the knight, which is undefended. And if he pushes a pawn, then this pawn is looking rather vulnerable. I do need, though, to, like, I don't want to forget what I was thinking of over here. I do need more defenders on that area. Like, if I put my knight right here, I can do that exact same thing. And it would be defended. But don't forget your queen is under attack. Yeah, I get looking at things and then I tend to do that, so I don't want to forget that my queen is under attack. I go here. There's a lot of pressure on that point also, and that knight is undefended. And why didn't I see that my bishop could have just taken it? Okay. So now if I take that, okay. So now I'm up +10. Now this knight can still come up here and consider doing that move. Even if he moves one of the pieces, he would have to see what's happening. And okay, so if I do it now, and he takes that pawn, okay, then I can still do that, which would be check. I wasn't wrong, and just maybe I should have pushed this pawn up. But this looks so tasty. If my knight is like, oh my goodness, his mouth is watering. Okay, so if right now I do it, I put him in check, he takes with the queen. So that foiled. And I will now have to do this because we don't want anything on this side happening too much, and we have to think about that pawn being taken. If the queen moves over, say, would have to be defending that square because, and what has he done? He's pushed that pawn there. So if I take, he can't take back because of my bishop. So I usually like to take into the center. Obviously, I can't because of the king would be exposed. So now if I was to do that, put him in check, and he was to take my knight, no, that doesn't do anything enough. His rook is looking, this is defended by that, and if my black bishop comes up here, his queen goes there. So now if I bring, that's defended. My queen is defended, so if I now take that pawn, he still can just take it. So I need to get another attacker on there, and that's not happening very easily. Could this bishop do something very scary to him? Go over here. That's not a... Oh, it is defended by the knight. Aha. Knight is defended, so we will go like this with my bishop. And those pawns are like two pillars just protecting that knight. So he comes in there. So at the moment, okay, he might be looking at that, and he might be looking at coming in there. Now, if I put him in check now, he still can take with his queen. Okay, so if I was to push that pawn, it's protected by that. Goodness, you can have such a good move that you just can't do because it just gets taken sometimes. Okay. My bishop can come over here. No, there. Attacking that rook. Okay. He can come back there. He can keep attacking the queen because of that knight. And he obviously has to move his queen, and if this pawn becomes open, then I win that rook. It's just a matter of whether or not he moves his queen where he can take a piece of mine without any problem. So right now his queen is under attack, and going back there. So am I just going to continue to move that bishop here? Oh, if I move and he moves back here and then I start advancing that pawn, well, it does make the bishop look all the way up here. So, queen is protecting the knight there. The queen can't go anywhere closer right now. Rook coming up here would be another defense there. So then if I did move the knight, it's like a lot of problems there. See, he can't take defense off that square. If I do that move again and push my pawn, though, he can't defend it without coming over here, and my pawn will be there. So what if I push this pawn and attack the queen? Then he can't go here, Can't go there. So how is he going? He would have to go here to protect that pawn. I'm trying to do make it very difficult, but maybe I'm just going to make it difficult to myself. That knight is needing a raise, so I might have to get rook over. My rooks have to get into this more. If I push this pawn right now, attacking his queen, okay. And my queen can take the 7th rank. And it's just, I have to figure out if putting her up there would be very dangerous. And this has to come up. And the other rook can come over. Okay, so he realizes that he can't take defense off that square. If I bring my queen here, no, she's not defended. If I bring this bishop right there, it attacks the rook. And he obviously has to move the rook. Hold on. That pawn. I would be taking defense off that pawn. And the queen would just say, okay, here, I'm going to take it now. So, yes. Not going to do that. The queen could move over here. All right. But, okay, the rook. You have to get your rooks into things. And now if the knight does move and take, it still doesn't work because then his queen is just moved to do that. Okay, so that is attacking my bishop, which is protected by my knight. Okay, so that's fine. This here is protected by the queen. This is protected by the king. If I do what? If I was to be able to push that pawn, then he would just take it, so it wouldn't be very good. He would take with the rook, maybe. Okay, right now, my knight takes, and his queen goes back and takes. That does not go very good, but right now where his queen is, okay, this has to move over because then my bishop can come here and get in the way. Let me just wait. Okay, that's protected by the queen, so you're fine. Everything is protecting one another. And I'm sure there'll be something that will just miss the fact that it's not actually defended. My next move should be to put the bishop in between here, and then we're going to look at taking that with our knight. We put that up there. Okay, so his queen is now attacking my rook, attacking my knight. He took a pawn. So if I put him in check right now, check. I get that rook. He will take my knight, obviously. Okay, so now it's saying I'm up plus 16. Queen is looking at a few things. Everything is defended except for this pawn here. So he might try and snap that off. Which is fine because if I start getting in here with my... No, he doesn't want to allow that, so he's gone over there. If I bring... This is protected. This is attacked, but not protected. I go here, I'm attacking his queen. And this is, okay, so I'm just making sure things are protected. This is not protected. That, well, I bring my bishop right here. No, that does not. Okay, so my bishop is under attack, and so is my knight. So if I can do a move that does put problems, like if I bring my queen where? My queen go, that would put him in check. Not very easily hearing. The bishop can't go here to protect. No, but it could put him in check. Then he would take me. Okay, well, hey. Look at all my pieces. I gotta learn to look at all my pieces. Okay, so he's taken my knight, but I've taken his queen. So now my this bishop can come over here and make room for that rook to do something. I'll attack that rook. He won't, yeah, okay, he's gonna take that. I'm getting very down in time. Oh, I can't go there. Okay, so if I go here, I'm protected. If he moves, I take that pawn. And now he's looking here, which is okay. I'm gonna put that back down. So I'm in check. I'll go here. And now start getting something else happening here besides what is happening is not on. Okay, so now if I go here, no, that's not protected. And I'm very much needing some more time on my clock. You might be looking at that, but my king is defending it. And now my queen is going to go up here and cut off his king and start getting, well, now it won't. Okay, so do this. He obviously has to move it, and this is protected. I have to watch because this is where I really do mess up. Okay. Now I have to get my queen up here. He wants to get his rook back up on there, and I want to get him to stop being able to do that. Then I can get my rook over. Now his king is cut off from going anywhere. So the king can come here, and my rook is going to come over, say right here. It will cut him off another little bit. So now his king can't move, but he's got a lot of other things here that can move. Okay, so he puts me in check. He has nothing to support it though. If I put my queen right here, I put him in check, and then he has that square there to go to. So he goes there. He wants to attack my bishop. Okay. So now the knight, the oh my goodness, I'm getting low in time. Go there. He can't go to any of those places right now. He has taken that. And if I go here, he can put the rook in the way because, okay, he can't go here and he can't go here. Okay, so if I do this, check. He has to put the rook in the way, I believe, or take that rook, okay? Or pawn, I should say. So now I have to continue to cut him off over to here. Well, actually, I'm not far enough away to go right there, so if I go right here, I put him in check. I'm getting low, low, low in time. Okay, so you know that you have issues with this. So, no, don't do that because you know he's going to take this. Get away from him. This pawn is looking open and I'm not cutting him off enough. And, but it's really hard when there's such time trouble and I'm in check now. Okay, there. Take it. It's got all those pawns. Now, put him in check. We have to get him into an area and keep him on a side because this is what's happening. He's just having a good time here. So we're going to get away from the king. He's cut off. And then we're going to go with our queen up in there as well. So I can do this at the moment. Put him in check. And he will go over there. So now it's even more. Well, I will just walk up. I gotta get them on different diagonals here. Work out the way I should have done. I should have had my rook there. Okay. All right, so this pawn, now he has to move. He probably will go here. Get down again. They go there. Then what is he going to do? Put him in check. Oh, checkmate. Okay. I didn't realize.